Hello guys, this is DC Trader for another trading update or a market update. And today let's start our today is February 17, 2021, and let's take a look at our favorite US market. And if you take a look at this guys, this yesterday we did have another all-time high, and our high is even higher now. We even reached 3,955 and 50. And today, actually, we started on a second entry from this low. No break until here. Then again, all good days. And now we had a break. Actually, it was yesterday. But now, if you really take a look at it, we need to go back higher. If not, then this could be on a downward slope. But overall, I think the US market is a much better looking market than our markets. So let's take a look at our markets, guys. And our markets today was really, man, it is not that great. Take a look at that, guys. Yes, we are still in between these two levels. And I was hoping yesterday, I was excited because we had a very good day. And I was telling you guys it should go above around 7,000 to give us a chance back to go back up. Unfortunately, today it broke down because it created a bear micro. Oh my goodness, not so great there. Anyway, let's take a look at it on a minute area. So what happened was, okay, so we know that yes, we're still in between. Yesterday we ended up high. So I was thinking, okay, we need to go another high to break this area. Unfortunately, today it opened here, continued to break lower, although it ended up a little bit higher. So I would say we are still stuck in this bear micro. So the next important level will be this, and the next important level will be this. So I hope that tomorrow we could have a bear micro going back up to the upside, not to the other way around. If we're going back down, then we know we are targeting this area. Then the next level is this area. Alright, so the next particular stock we're going to be discussing is AC Energy. Now AC Energy, yes, AC Energy is still stuck, but now we are much more tighter. Take a look at that. We're stuck in between these two, and now we are trying to create now first entry, second entry, from the low, first entry, second entry. So currently, guys, we are really stuck here. Now this could go both ways. This could either go up high. Now of course, if it reach 825, guys, that is very good for the buyers. Now if it goes below here and continues to go below and hit this particular area of 7 pesos, not so good for the buyers. All right, so let's take a look at it on a 5-minute candle. Now of course, the way I would see it, I would use, we had a very good day here, 5th from January down to the first week of February, and then we had a drop. Then we had a very good up day, but we could not go back to 825. So you have a bear micro, bull micro, bear micro, bull micro, but did not reach 8 to 8 pesos. Now currently we are forming a bear. Unfortunately, we're still hanging in there, which is good for the buyer. So I would say really tomorrow, guys, this is an important level, right? these two. Now, if this 764 does not hold, then 750. If 750 does not hold, 732. And if it does not hold, it will go back to 7 pesos, which is the 50% move of that good run up. All right. So let's hope we don't go back here. We need to go back up there, right? All right. So once again, AC Energy is really stuck in this area. It's either here 7 or 825. The next particular stock is Ali. Ali, guys, I was thinking, yes, this was the second entry downside, but I was thinking it should have gone up. Unfortunately, we are now breaking lows after breaking high. Of course, we're still stuck in between these two, but let's take a look at it closer on a 5-minute candle. Now, the way I would see it on a 5-minute candle, we had a run up on the starting on February 4 up to the 10th, just right after New Year. Then we had a bear. Then the bull could not reach back up. Then we already formed the bear. Now, I was telling you guys this particular area of 395 was important back here, and then when we drop down. Now, of course, these levels are important. Now, of course, we are now breaking. We are now had a support on 39.34, hoping that we don't go back to 39.18. All right, now we need to break 39.95 or 40. If we can't break 40, it's going back to 38.18. We need to break here. Now, we could also do this, guys. When we have the, we could create a trend line over here. This could be an imaginary resistance. That could be there too, right? All right. We need to break those. So now for BDO, go back to Ninja. Ali is like this, so we have an imaginary trend line resistance. Now, if we go back to BDO, guys, yes, we are still stuck to 13,113.50 and actually 99, right? And now I was thinking, okay, we were breaking 109, we could go back up. Of course, this is the second entry. Now we are going back down, 105. Now, of course, the next important level for BDO is basically this level is very important already because we had a run up from 100 back to our target area of 13,113.50. Now, of course, the next level of importance is 103. We need to support these. Now, basically, we are still here. So tomorrow, this could go up a bit. As long as it doesn't go back down, create a bull micro, then our target could be 109. We need to break higher. All right? Because if this does not break higher, it's going back down. Only those two ways. So the way I would see it, once you have a bull micro set in mind, it only goes one or the other, really, basically. All right, it needs to go out first before it. So that means that there are more sellers pushing it down, hoping that buyers will overrun back to the upside, right? That's the way I would see it, right? All right, so let's take a look at it. The next particular stock is Converge. Now for Converge, on the other hand, Converge, the way I would see Converge is that ever since this actually on the start of the year, Converge is doing really great, guys. So if you can really see it, it has really gone up strong. It reminds me of how BDO just moving up and up and up, right? Now the only thing is that as long as we don't hit 1751, we are still on a very good uptrend. So let's take a look at Converge. The way I see Converge right now is that, okay, the way I draw this one is that from this area, so let me put that one, an arrow down. Ever since this day, we had a up. Yes, it did go down, but it did not retest back down. Then it jumped skyrocket, right? So that's considered for me as the one big move. Ever since there, it dropped. It did open now. 19 is a very important level. Now we are breaking 18. Now, if this continues, then you know the next level would be around 1750. If it reached there, hoping that it would support it. If not, then we could go back down to 17. Those are the only two levels there. Now we need to do some bull micro soon, guys. If not, then this could go back down. All right. The next particular stock that we're going to be discussing is BDO. Now, overall, if we are to choose BDO or Converge, I feel BDO is doing much better than Converge. All right, and I feel BDO is really showing Converge that he's doing better. Now, the way I would see it for BDO, on the other hand, yes, we are on a start of a bear micro. Now, the most important level for the bear micro is 17, right? Now, if this does not reach 17, it has a higher chance of going back to 1834 or 1830, which is the high, right? So let's see tomorrow if they had a continuation to this bear micro, because this is an important level. If this breaks, the next level will be here. We will have to watch this Fibonacci level. So I draw it from this area, from 1550 down to the high point. All right. So if you take a look at that, that is here and here. So we are gonna take a look at if buyers are gonna come and buy this area, right? This area. As long as it does not hit 17 and these two areas, bigger chance of going back. Right? So the next particular stock, aside from BDO, is FGEN. Now, the way I see FGEN, guys, if you take a look at the stock on a bigger picture, that is what you see, guys. First entry, second entry, go. So this, we are really, again, we are stuck just like AC Energy, stuck in this particular area, right? And of course, you know what's this company also? It is also an energy company. Now, if you were to compare the chart, I would say, look at that chart, guys. I mean, that is very disgusting. If you have that choice, guys, I would rather trade something else. Look at those candles. For 2 days, we are stuck here. Although we are still on this bear micro, and we really did not do anything else. So we are stuck. It's either here or down below here. And we are in the middle. Alright. So FGEN really is a very, very hard. Now, as of HLCM, on the other hand, starting from this 610 area, we had a very good bull run until this area before New Year. Then of course we had a pullback. We did try to run up, could not break higher. Now we're going back down, breaking this area. Although now we are trying to go back up, so I feel we need to draw a imaginary resistance to that area, right? And then the way you can do it is you can also have a imaginary support on that area. It's beautiful, right? So let's see what happens if it hits here. Does it go back or break out, right? That is it. So that is for HLCM. And the next particular stock, aside from HLCM, let's take a look at it on the dailies. HLCM, although now it's breaking lows, we could put an arrow to this side. Although it is the second entry going back up, so I don't want it to go back down anymore. If it does, then you know it's trying to target this area. But still, we are still stuck in between these two levels that we drew. All right. One of them has to be hit first. Now for JFC, guys, we have a little issue here, guys. After this great drop here, we are really stuck in this particular level. Now, the way I would see it, we are really... Let's go back here, make this one smaller. The way I drew my Fibonacci was, I considered this from this area here of 175 up to the top as one big move. Because easily you can do this, right? You can draw that, and you could do clone. Sorry about that. It looks like a very good trend going up. And now it's breaking down, right? Now the only thing is that if that's one big move, then we will try to take a look at these levels of the fib. And now it's touching 178, which I discussed it on my previous video, right? Now the only thing is that, take a look at that, very close to 178, which is the 78.6 level. Now, the thing is that if this would change tomorrow, breaking up high, then we could be on our way to go to challenge this particular area, 184, right? But other than that, I think JFC is really nearing its critical level of 175.58. So I hope JFC buyers will be buying this one right now. Because if they don't buy this soon, this could drop even lower. Now we could easily do this, right? That they could have some certain like that. So we had an overshoot. This could be like a pure gold going straight back down. Not so great, but let's hope that there will be a support before 175.64 around this particular area to go back up. We really need to retest 187.17, guys. The next particular stock is MBT. Now, of course, why did I like MBT comparing to BDO and SECB? Because we are on the upper of the range. Well, SECB is around here, BDO is around here, Metro Bank is a little bit here. Much better. Now, but I noticed that most banks do follow, right? So right now, this could mean a little bit of an arrow down, right? But still, we are still stuck in here. Although we broke this particular level now, but we really need to retest back high, guys. If not, then this could continue to go down. So the next particular stock is MBT. So MBT, let's make this one bigger. Like that. So we're currently on a bear micro, right? And to make even, we're really stuck there, right? So I hope that we will change from this bear to a bull tomorrow and go back to the high, and that is good. If not, then if this could go back here, this could go back here, so we could see if buyers will support it, right? So let's see if MBT will be changing from a bear to a bull. Now the next particular stock is MM. Now MM, guys, on the other hand, yes, it is still better than PGOLD, but now this is just the first 2 days of a down move. So this is still not so great, but overall we still have to take a look. As long as it does not break 685, we are still good to go. Now the way I would see MM, right, it did have a very strong push up, breakout, and I was thinking 728 really needs to be a support, but it broke down. And the next level was 718. The next level is 7 pesos. All right, so if this continues, we will see buyers around this particular area, right? So let's hope buyers show up here to push this market back up. All right, if not, then this could go even until 684. All right, so let's see again. So the next stock is PGOLD. Now for PGOLD, guys, overall, there's really not much to say on PGOLD because PGOLD for me is not changing anytime soon. I know it looks like I'm so negative, but it's not. It is the reality of PGOLD. We're still stuck there. And there's really not much to discuss on PGOLD because if you take a look at the 5 minutes on PGOLD, is it doing something different? Oops, sorry about that. If you really take a look at it, we are really stuck, like jumping up and down. And there's really not much change because the big move is that it's not retesting high. Right? So we're just really stuck, hoping that we don't go back to 36. All right. So one of these days, PGOLD will break out. It is just a matter of time. That's what I would say. So the next particular stock, aside from PGOLD, let's go back to the list. It is SECB. Now for SECB, guys, take a look at that. First entry, second entry up. This one is second entry back down. That's why I like MBT better because it's around here. Well, SECB, you are below here, right? But the difference is that SECB, you're on a second entry going back up. The thing is that it break this level. Now we are trying to go up. So SECB, really major areas of concern. These areas. 127 or 129. That is really it. Now we could easily put a imaginary trend line there on this particular area, breaking these two areas, and you could easily, if you clone this particular area, Look at that. See? It looks very close, right? All right. So SECB. Now, for now, it is looking a little bit better, but it could not break 126. If it breaks 126, something has changed. Now, for tech, guys, the way I would see tech, we are really floating at the bottom of the range. Take a look at that, guys. See, we are around here. Now, we did go up, had a pullback. We did not break this area, and we had another run. Our run is only limited at 770, and now we're having another pullback. Now, the way I would see it, we need to do something up. Buyers has to push this one up. We don't want to go back to 630. If we do, then that is not so good, right? So now 630 is around here. We really need to do something. We're still stuck like that. Although the good thing is that we are stuck on this micro, not on the bear side, right? So hoping that tomorrow this could change, going back to the upside. All right, guys. So thank you very much for another good update. I hope that you find this informational and you would use these areas, or you could use these particular areas to wait or to put your buys. But again, this is not a advice or anything, but this could give you a little bit of an understanding of how markets work. So thank you very much. Take care and have a great evening. God bless.